During the early years of the Klondike Gold Rush, over 30,000 miners dug by hand for gold, but most of the gold was very deep. Dredges entered the scene in 1905, and in 1913, Dredge number 4, the largest ever built in North America, started operations. It was the size of a football field, 8 stories high, and floated on a self-made 300-foot pond. The dredge operated 200 days a year, was able to dig 48 feet deep and 17 feet high, and was powered by 900 horsepower electric motors. Any material less than 1 1/8 inches in diameter was screened into the first grinder. The rest was delivered to a long conveyor belt out back, forming a big tailings pile. All the sand, gravel, and small rocks went into this crusher, starting the crushing process. Big gears that drove these pieces of equipment are shown, followed by more crushing, washing, and more big gears, breaking the sand finer into a slurry where it can finally be spread out on these trays holding thick felt pads, catching the gold. The pads were then taken to another area where the gold is scraped and washed off to be reused again. Finally, the gold is smelted into bricks. The control tower contained the electrical breaker panels, switches, and many levers leading down to an assembly area of gears driving different sections. This was a very complex machine for that time period. The elevating chain brought the material into the dredge. Each bucket's capacity was 16 cubic feet and big enough to hold a man. The drawing outlines the basic operation. The mouth of Hunker Creek yielded up to 800 ounces a day. Over the years, several dredges were digging in the area and changing Dawson's landscape. Dredge number 4 ended its operation on Bonanza Creek in 1959. As you come into Dawson, the landscape in the valleys changed to many different rows of rocks, the result of dredging. As what has happened in many times in the past, someone will find a use for this material other than road construction.